this derailment of this democratic process, which I had all the intentions of following. Never on one occasion did I ever waver from the path that we need to follow for this democratic transition. I feel this derailment could have led the nation to chaos. Together with this was the unfortunate rise of terrorism, with whatever has started happening in the settled districts of Frontier Province, with the number of bomb blasts, suicide attacks all over Pakistan. And may I very sadly say that some elements in the media, unfortunately the media, which I believed in their independence, complete independence, some elements further exacerbated this situation. This was an extraordinary circumstance, ladies and gentlemen. It needed extraordinary measures to control. No half-hearted measures could have delivered. So the choice was either to act or to give in, and act meant extraordinary measures, no half-hearted measures. It was a difficult choice, indeed. A choice which went against my wishes. But I personally felt that in order to deal with this collision of the state institutions, the judiciary, executive and the parliament, in order to deal with the rising trend of terrorism, I had to act. And I did act in the interest of Pakistan. Now, having acted, I am very proud to say that this process of derailment has been checked, and we have put the democratic transition, the third stage, back on rail. We have also broken the back of the spread of terrorism into the settled districts. Inshallah ta'ala, you will keep hearing good news from the Frontier Province. The assemblies have been dissolved and the election schedule has been announced. Elections will be held on 8th January. Come whatever may. Inshallah ta'ala. There is no going back, there is no change. So anyone who is talking of any boycotts should hear this out. Come hell or high water, elections will be held on 8th January. Nobody derails it. I have taken oath today, and I have given up my position as the Chief of Army Staff in accordance with the law of the land and the Constitution of Pakistan. And as per my promise, which I have always given to this nation, my regret is that I should have removed or given up my position as Chief of Army Staff on the 15th of January. It is unfortunate that it is, while my desire has been there, this had been derailed, and I was prevented from executing what was constitutional and legal by the person who is the custodian of the Constitution and the law. And it is unfortunate, but however, I think, as they say, better late than ever. We have put the system back on rail, and if not 15 November, I'm sorry, If not 15 November, I have taken oath today. I very much would like to express my gratitude, and I appreciate the Supreme Court judgment on my eligibility as they saw legally correct. Let us see the future now, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever has happened is behind us. I believe in keep looking forward. We must, as I said, hold elections on time and have an elected government beyond 8 January. And we must ensure that these elections are free, fair and transparent, getting any number of observers from abroad to oversee. We have to defeat terrorism. There is no choice. Failure is not the option. We only have to succeed, and we will succeed, inshallah. We have to maintain the economic upsurge of the country. This also cannot be allowed to go down. And may I say, with this turbulence in the past months, I saw trends of this upsurge heading towards a downturn, which was most painful for me and my team, who toiled hard to save this country from economic collapse. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking of national consensus of seeing what are the challenges of facing Pakistan. Political reconciliation, where we have politics, civilized democracy, civilized politics, and not politics of confrontation and good governance. These are the three elements that I feel are essential to keep moving Pakistan forward on the path that we have moved it. Benazir Bhutto and Nawaz Sharif are back. I personally feel this is good for the political reconciliation that I've spoken of. And I personally feel one has to see beyond oneself, and one has to see Pakistan and act in the interest of Pakistan. And I, with my inner conviction, believe that this is good for the process of political reconciliation, and therefore the decisions or the actions taken are in the interest of Pakistan. I only hope that they will, and all other political elements involved will not follow the politics of the 90s and will move forward towards a conciliatory, civilized, democratic and political environment in the future. I would like to, at this stage, since there are a lot of diplomats sitting, I would like to end with a food for thought, especially directed towards the developed world from the West, and maybe on behalf of the developing world, of which Pakistan forms a part.